Hello crafty friends, this is Jessica with Little Tortoise Crafts, and today I'm going to share a tutorial with you on Silhouette Studio version 3, how to fill a word or a letter with a pattern. So in this video, the things that you're going to learn is how to download and import new patterns to your software, how to use those patterns in your software, and then with using those, how you're going to fill fonts that are fillable, and how to fill shapes and possibly images. So let's go ahead and get started on downloading that pattern. First, you're going to search the internet and find an image that you think you would like for a pattern, or you can also take a picture yourself. Just when you're searching for an image, make sure that resolution is at least 500 by 500. Once you've found your image, you can go ahead and right click on that image, select Save Image As, and then type in what the name you want for that image, and then it will go ahead and save to your computer files. Once you have that done, we'll go ahead and import it into our Silhouette Studio. To do that, you need to make sure you have Silhouette Studio open. Then you're going to select File, then Import, and then Import to Library. Once you click Import to Library, it's going to open up another little window. And in that window, the one important step is to make sure you change the file type to all files, because when you open it through Silhouette Studio, it always collects Silhouette Studio version 3 files. And so you won't be able to find any other images besides version 3. So once you've done that, then you'll be able to find your image, select your image, and go ahead and click OK. Then that's going to open up another box for saving to your library. This box is pretty important if you want to use it to search files later when you're looking for specific things. So go ahead and name the file. You can name it whatever you'd like. Then use your keywords, and you can add more keywords by hitting the little plus button, and each new keyword will pop up. You'll be able to type in a description here. If there's an artist, you can type in an artist for that one. And then you can also pick a category, like if it was a print and cut file, you could pick print and cut. For patterns, I don't see that it really fits into any of the categories, so I always just leave that one blank. But just remember, you can't go back and edit this once you've clicked OK. So make sure everything's spelled correctly, unlike the word blue I have here. So just, double check and make sure it's correct. The only way to go back and edit is to actually delete it out of your library and resave it into your library by importing it again. And then you can refill out this form for it to be correct. There isn't any way to go in the software itself and fill it out. So after we've got it saved to our library, it should open up the My Own Designs and be right there for you to open up. If it's not, go ahead and click on My Own Designs. Then you're going to go ahead and click on the pattern and drag it over until My Patterns is highlighted. And once that's highlighted, go ahead and drop it in there. And then the pattern will now have been moved into your patterns, so we can use it to fill shapes and words and letters. To do this, you're going to want to make sure you type up some words or letters or numbers, whichever you want to do, and then you're going to click on the Fill Patterns button. Once you have the Fill Patterns window open, you make sure you select your words. There's a bounding box. Then click on the pattern, and it's going to go ahead and fill the pattern into the letters. If you don't like that it's red, because it's going to be red around your words, you can change that by selecting the line color and going ahead and making that color custom color, or you could just choose black, or you could choose white. It doesn't matter either way. You can do that. So once we have that done, we're going to talk a little bit about filling a shape, and that's very similar to how we filled the words. So you'll go ahead and select the shape that you want, and then you can also select an image that you want, and then you'll just go ahead and pick the pattern, and it will go ahead and fill it. The one thing I do have to caution is if you are picking an image from the library, sometimes you have to ungroup those once, maybe twice, to get them to separate, and then you can select each individual bounding box and fill the shape. And I've had some issues with a few, and I've not, like, there's other extra steps we're not going to talk about today to go ahead and get it to fill. But this image from my library was really simple. I just selected it. I was able to go ahead and fill the pattern. So that's just one thing to be careful with when you are selecting images from your library. You have to be careful about. But that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching Little Tortoise Crafts, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.